Championship snooker is a great test of skill, nerve and character, and Ronnie O'Sullivan, up against it, knows that he has to respond in the second half of this session if he's not to leave himself with too much to do in this evening's final session.
Yes, he's lost the first 4 frames, and with these two players you'd expect, if you've lost the 4, your opponent to play really well, but pot in for Ronnie O'Sullivan, which is he hasn't been great on the long potting. He was down to 58% before that. But John Higgins hasn't really played as well as he did in yesterday's session. He's certainly been the better of the two.
O'Sullivan's made a few mistakes. He's been vulnerable from distance.
5.
And he hasn't had the best run of the ball, notably in the last frame before the intermission, when Higgins had a fluke and made a winning 53 from it. Well, O'Sullivan couldn't have hit the bunch any harder.
12. Touching ball.
Yes, he caught that red full on, didn't he? And he was always going to stick in it. He played to probably catch it on the side.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 12.
Those small things have an effect out there, especially when you're 4 frames behind. There's no doubt that Ronnie O'Sullivan could suddenly hit the button and run 3 frames off, 3 or 4 frames with big breaks. But you need, as Clive mentioned, a few things to go your way. He's left John Higgins the red into the top right corner pocket. Think he can get at that. He hasn't given it much of a look yet. And we can clearly see he can get to the potting angle. Doesn't fancy it with the balls wide open. It's not a certainty, the pot, but you expect him to make it, well, 7 out of 10. He's having a look now. Leaves the cue ball to bounce, and he's on nothing. It's a natural angle for the cue ball to come down towards the black. He was a little bit unlucky there.
Yellow ball. John Higgins, 1.
Not sure about that one, Ronnie. He's looking to pot that. He's not playing his safety off it.
No, cue ball was only a couple of inches off the baulk cushion. He would have been raising the butt of the cue. Too risky. but somehow Higgins can get between two reds for this one.
Worth a go, that one from John Higgins. He was always going to be on the black if he potted it. But he was always going to leave something on if he missed.
One.
There's another instance of the Ronnie O'Sullivan. He didn't get a great kiss there, and still got the green. Sort of stops you when you start to get into a flow and rhythm. So important to Ronnie O'Sullivan, the way he plays. He likes to speed things up, get in the balls and clean them up at the first chance he gets. Tricky this one with the rest.
It's pretty rare
4.
that he uses it because he's so good left-handed, but of course
5.
he couldn't reach for that one.
Seven.
Nice angle now to come down for the black.
8.
And the problem he's got with the red in the middle is that pink and the red next to it stopping him getting
16.
a guaranteed position on the black. He's played it okay, but slightly awkward to cue in. He's got one red, I think, at the top of the pack into the centre. So
23.
just feel he needs to knock a 60 or 70 and you clinch the frame,
24.
regain the confidence he doesn't seem to have quite this morning. So that's gone wrong. Oh, that's awful. If he's not on the red in the middle, he's desperately unlucky.
31.
I think he can get there.
$32. $39. 40.
This is the first time in this session that O'Sullivan has picked up momentum in a break since his 45 in the opening frame of the day
45.
ended with the loss of position.
46.
It's a very good positional shot there. He didn't play to kiss those reds. He had to just miss
51.
them to leave them both in the left centre.
52.
Well, this is reassured O'Sullivan
59.
and his supporters
60.
that if he can get into a break-making situation, he can still do it.
$67. 68.
He hasn't been so good in broken play.
$75. Johnny Sullivan 75 and 12.
And with that break of 75, Johnny O'Sullivan ends his 4-frame losing streak and reduces his arrears